Hey Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are looking at, the month ahead. Okay, so we'll, we'll sorry, oh my goodness, my words today. We will be looking at quite a few different areas this that are coming in for the next month for you guys. So I do have quite a few decks here with me today, but I do want to just let everyone know that, thank you all so much for all your likes and comments and subscribes so far. If anyone that does comment on one of my videos will go in the draw for a free personal reading. We're going to draw that when we hit 100 subscribers. So make sure you do subscribe so you can keep updated as well. But today I will be using the 7th Seal Lenormand deck there. I do also have with me the Healing Light Lenormand deck as well. Okay, I have been kind of drawn to do a few spreads about health and healing this month as well. We do have the Island Time Wellness for looking at love aspects for us this month, but I will be starting today with some cards from the Shapeshifters Oracle, okay? So getting sort of straight on into it for you, Libra. We'll see what's coming through for you for the month of June. Libra, June. What's coming up for Libra in June, please? Cards do not want to shuffle today. They're temperamental sometimes. Libra. Libra for June, please. Okay, so we do have the little wolf girl coming through there. That one does say it's all right to be alone. Okay, so maybe needing to take some time to ourselves this month, Libra. Just working through some things. I feel as though we're going to we'll draw a few healing cards around that energy. We do also have the Mermaid of Immersion here. Okay, so she says complete commitment. Okay, so a month where we are going to be committing fully to something or someone. Okay, so we'll see what that's all about as well. What's going on for Libra for the month of June, please? Libra, the month of June. Okay, and one more, please. Libra for the month of June. Okay, so firstly, I've had pop out here the mice card, and it actually came out with the tree card on it as well. So we are sort of looking at, with the tree really does talk about self-growth and learning new things. But I'm feeling that what we're looking at there is that you've learned something about yourself that is now kind of it feels like it's a little bit triggering. Okay, so with the mouse card there, that really does talk about something that's been sort of eating away at you, niggling away in the back of your head. So I'm feeling like this is something that we haven't really quite dealt with. We know that it's there and we have accepted that is part of ourselves, but we haven't actually quite dealt with it yet, because with that mouse card, it probably is quite connected to a sense of loss of something that we have lost, when it comes to ourselves, feeling like we've lost a part of ourselves, in the past there. Like it does, the mice card really does a lot of the time talk about past energy. So it may have just be looking at, you lost an opportunity to grow, to be a little bit wiser about something in particular. I will let you know too, both of those cards are the number 7. One, the tree is the 7 of hearts and the mice is the 7 of spades. So that feels like it could be significant to you there. We do have Um, that's actually super interesting because I've also got two tens and two queens as we move through. Okay. So we're starting off in 7 energy and we will be moving into queen energy. Um, and the 10 energy is kind of clarifying things here for us. So that's quite interesting. We do have two sevens, two tens, and two queens. Okay, so that's actually kind of odd for the numbers to come out like that. Not all the Lenormand card decks have numbers or like actually on the cards. So for them to come out like that, that's quite interesting. So those numbers 7 7 may be important to you. 10 10 queen queen. Okay, so that may somehow be important to you for this next month as well. But we are starting off with 7 energy, moving into that queen energy. Okay, so it's looking like, that's always a positive when we see that progression. Okay, but yeah, like I was sort of saying, sorry, I got a little bit distracted there. That just threw me. But yeah, it's sort of something that you are feeling like you've lost. It could even be like you've lost an opportunity to learn something in particular, or a lesson that you've had to learn in the past has kind of been eating away at you. Kind of that vibe of like, did I deal with that? Did I grow from that? How did I deal with that? How did I grow from that kind of an energy? And it's kind of leaving you here in this bear energy. Okay, so that bear energy is being quite self-protective. We did see that it's all right to be alone card as well. So, feeling like it's perfectly fine to be in this bear energy as long as we're not being sort of overprotective or getting to the point of defensiveness. Okay, Libra. So, it's kind of standing in your own power, being that strong, powerful mama bear that'll protect what is close to her, but also not not ripping people's faces off, with that bear energy there. It can go a little bit far sometimes. It can go to that point of leadership where we're taking full leadership over ourselves and we're not actually letting anyone else in. So it can be quite talking about, putting up too many walls around ourselves and not being quite vulnerable enough. But I do feel as though it is just sort of seeing us in a quite self-protective mode for the month of June, and wanting to sort of just protect ourselves, and that's, like I said, that's perfectly fine. Just making sure we're not getting overprotective or defensive. Okay, but just standing in your power and staying strong, from your own self protection as well, but not going too far into the bear mode. Okay. I kind of want to say don't poke the bear too much, because, if there is something that's eating away at you, know your limits when it comes to dealing with those things as well. Okay, so know your personal limits with dealing with those things, so you're not allowing yourself to sort of get into a negative space with those things. Making sure we're standing strong and dealing with those things, but not don't poke the bear, and if it's unnecessary. Once you have dealt with something, it's fine to just then move on. You don't have to keep rehashing it, because that mice energy, it can sort of, be that loop sort of behavior where it's eating away at you in it and you're just not letting it go. Okay. But then we do sort of move into that stork energy, okay, as well as that snake energy. So, like I said, the two queens there, okay, with the stork and the snake. So they actually, the stalk energy, I'm feeling that stalk energy. It really does stir up new energy. Okay, so moving into this sort of complete commitment, and I do feel as though this complete commitment has got to do with this snake energy. Okay, there's something that you are ambitious for, or extremely passionate about, and that is what is kind of stirring up for you. There's some new energy there, and it's actually getting stirred up at this time, this month for you, and you are having that opportunity to sort of head into the things that you do truly desire. Stir up that energy and head into those things that are your true passions in this life. Okay. Um, Sometimes I feel like I do need to let you know that sometimes the snake energy can talk about um that temptation or somehow deception as well, but I don't feel that coming through. I do feel we're just stirring up our passion, stirring up our sense of passion, and sort of really working out what it is that we are really passionate about and committing to that. Okay, and starting a brand new journey. That last card I got there is the ship. Okay, so that really does talk about starting a brand new journey, and your ships are all starting to come in for you. That new energy being stirred up and following your ambition and passion is really leading you on this journey where it's everything is going to come up Libra. Okay, so the ship is a really positive energy for travel as well, so you may be traveling within the next sort of month as well. Okay. But I do just feel that that's sort of talking about starting this new journey that is sort of deep rooted in your passion and your ambition for what the things that you truly want in this life. Okay, but we'll have a quick look here at health and healing for you, Libra. Libra, and health and healing for the month of June, please. Health and healing for Libra in June. Okay, I'm not really getting anything, too worrisome coming through there at all. We do have the feminine energy, which was followed by the rider. Okay, so I feel as though that's somebody around you, though. There may be I am feeling though it is an actual woman around you. So there may be a woman around you who has been having some health issues, but they're going to be coming to you this next month and just letting you know that, it's good news. Everything's, they're on the track to healing or whatever. Okay, I feel like that's actually what that's talking about. I don't feel as though that's you personally. Okay, Libra, so that's quite interesting. But then we do have here the tower and the bear energy. So seeing that bear energy once again, and with the tower as well, that kind of really just lets me know that it's doubling up on that message of needing to stay strong this month. Okay, because both of these cards can talk about staying strong, and also the tower does talk about, we did see with that wolf girl there, it's all right to be alone. We do get that same sort of energy with the tower as well. You can kind of imagine Rapunzel up in her tower all by herself. So, I am feeling that you may need to take some time to yourself this next month and really work on your own sense of healing and, putting up some boundaries and standing strong, and fortified against everything this month. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that it's just letting us know that you need to take some time to yourself, for your own self healing, like whatever that healing is for you. With obviously it's probably going to have to do with this mouse issue that we saw at the beginning of the read there. So taking some time to yourself to really work through what it is that you do need to protect yourself against. Okay, so once again, though, the bear is a very protective energy too. So you are in that vibe of protecting yourself quite well this month. So I don't really foresee any huge dramas there with health coming through. So that's obviously a positive, but we'll see what's coming through when it comes to love for you there, Libra. Libra and love for the month of June, please. Libra and love for the month of June. Okay, so I'll grab some oracle as well. Libra and love for the month of June, please. Libra and love for the month of June. Okay, and one more for upcoming energy for Libra for the month of June, please. Okay, so quite interesting. It's only sort of telling me I'm seeing reflection here of those other energies we've just sort of talked about with the taking time to yourself and the this mouse energy, that thing that's been eating away at you a little bit within your self growth. Okay, so I am seeing those issues coming back through here with these oracle cards. So we do have the camera, so that does say reminiscing, keepsakes, perception, learning from the past, and making new memories. All right, so this is definitely talking about, you looking back at the past a little bit at the moment with that mouse energy that we saw at the start there. And we do then have the healing heart card. So that does say healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Okay, so yeah, like I said, in that healing sort of state at the moment, taking that once again is vibing to me of that taking time for yourself kind of energy as well. Now, when it comes up with the new energy, all right, I do have here the key and then the book for the Lenormand when it comes to the incoming love energy for you for the month of June. Okay, so the key really does talk about success and successful opportunities, because the key unlocks new doors for you and opens brand new doors that you may not have known were open to you, and that you're going to start sort of seeing them and see all these successful potential opportunities coming through. And then with the book following that through, those new opportunities are leading to brand new chapters in your life. And I'm kind of getting that vibe of, like a book, a choose your own adventure book, as we did see with that ship down the bottom as well. It's you're going to have all these doors open to you, where it's kind of choose your own adventure. Which chapter would you like to see next in your love life? It's up to you. The book hasn't been written yet. It's kind of unknown. So it's really going to be up to you what chapter you do want to sort of write next in your own story when it comes to your love life. But I am getting this other oracle is vibing as an incoming sort of energy. So you may be meeting somebody this month who does mirror you. Okay, so we have the mirror card there, and that does say mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflecting our wounds and introspection. Okay, so this person that's incoming, or they may be somebody that you already do know, but they're going to be in your energy, incoming energy. Okay, and I feel as though that may actually be what puts us into that mouse energy in the first place. All right, because sometimes when we look at other people and we see things about them that actually make us realize things about ourselves and give us that introspection, and then we start sort of replaying these things in our heads of your self-image and those kinds of things. So I do feel as though you are going to have someone in your energy this next month who is going to, you're going to look at that person and be like, oh, I do that, or I used to do that, or something like that. And it's really going to sort of make you reflect upon your own behaviors in past relationships and things like that as well. But we are definitely seeing new opportunities there. So my personal advice would be to avoid this. If someone triggers you too much, sorry, Libra. But and I feel as though it's really talking about, even with all these new opportunities at your doorstep, don't forget to take that time to yourself, and do look within yourself to see what you do need to heal within yourself, before you are sort of worrying too much about starting those new chapters. But I feel as though that may actually be talking about at the end of the month, when you've gone through this phase of healing a little bit more, and taking time to yourself, and then these new doors are really going to start to open up for you, because that's just the way it works, really. Like, the more that we the more that we do try to better ourselves and prepare ourselves and put ourselves into a much more positive mindset. And you will actually start to see options popping up for you. So there may already currently be some options open to you that you just aren't seeing because you're too busy in this mouse energy with these things sort of rattling around in your brain at the moment. So I kind of feel that might be what's going on there for you, Libra. But let me know in the comments, if that resonates for you currently, or how you go through the month of June. But yeah, definitely taking some time for yourself this month, and totally okay to do that. Okay, but we are looking at a period of, like I mentioned with that, following your passion, and like I'll go back to that original oracle that we drew there. So the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. So if you are super passionate about something or someone, giving that your complete commitment, and giving yourself that complete commitment as well. Okay, to work through the things that you may need to work through, and get yourself to that point that you want to be at. All right. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today, Libra, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.